While language tensions between Kannada and non-Kannada speakers have existed for a long time in Karnataka in a very unique way, that in Bengaluru, Resident Welfare Association in the Pi layout has come up with a very unique method to teach Kannada language to those who do not know the local language. In my frame in the back that you can see is S. Bala, basically by profession. He's a techie, but here has taken a voluntary instructor to teach Kannada language to people here. Basically, people here who have gathered are all from the all walks of life. You will find techies here coming to learn Kannada. There are also people from the army background as well, housewives as well. Few of them are also students who are very keen and interested to learn Kannada as a language. Now, more interestingly, you see Bala, who is trying to teach Kannada language in a very unique method. Himself is not originally from Karnataka, but since he studied Kannada from class 1 to class 10, he has taken this decision to help them out to learn Kannada being there here in the city like Bengaluru. It's a very unique way that how that this association has also found a way to basically bridge this gap. What is very interesting for me, even as I stand between them, it's to see how that the hesitation is turning into hello, and also the strangers turning into neighbors. Here the Kannada as a local language has found no divide. Well, this is the class which gets conducted here every weekend on Sunday, and where that you see this is the third batch that has gathered here to learn Kannada as a language. It started with 20 members, and now close to 50 members gather here every weekend to learn Kannada language in a very unique way. Joining me right now is S. Bala, the one who is teaching the students Kannada language. You, by profession, of course, are techie. Taking this decision to teach them Kannada, what made your mind? How did you really make your mind up to teach Kannada to give them back? What was the necessity like, basically, for you?
So I was in Pilot for a very long time, close to 20 years. So there was an opportunity in our Pilot Association group where there was a request for asking for a Kannada teacher. So for the people who are not from Karnataka, but they were interested in learning Kannada, so they wanted to learn. So I volunteered because I had this interest in teaching languages.
Okay. But why do you see, I mean, learning of a local language becomes very important as well? We often see there are always debates when we talk about the language. Since you are teaching Kannada language to all those who do not know the language, they are basically outside of Bengaluru, or for that matter, from different parts of the city as well, different states as well. Why do you feel there's also a necessity that one focuses to learn local language? Why do you feel that way?
So learning the local language helps in many ways. It helps with the local interactions, and then it makes people comfortable with talking to the people who are native. So it in fact it gives you the dividends where people are becoming more helpful if you speak in the local language.
How much of fun you are having teaching them, because there are people from all different walks of life, different professions as well. It's good for most of them are senior citizens as well. It's like them coming back to their classrooms. How is it for you as a teacher to teach them?
So in fact, I got inspired after seeing 6 years old to 85-year-old people, and then who are literally taking notes and they're very keen to learn. It's quite inspiring for me as well.
Joining me right now is Pine Layout Resident Welfare Association Secretary, Mr. Subramanian. Thank you so much for being here. So firstly, tell us about how did you really come up with this idea to teach residents of Pine Layout Kannada as a language?
It all started with a relationship with a Viriganadi lake, on which we are also, I am the trustee of the lake, trustee secretary of the lake. So we had one researcher, Vicky Belcher, who came from the US to do a research on our lake. She started with picking up Kannada in 3 months' time. So that is where I got the inspiration. And immediately I moved in the group, Pilot Association WhatsApp group, intention to start this Kannada class. So I thought I was looking for a teacher. Then one of the volunteers volunteered to teach this language free of charge. So we shared in the group, and we got a lot of people who showed a lot of interest to learn this language. So we started with first class on 28th of December, and we had second class on 4th January. Now this is third class. So people are very enthusiastic and thankful to all of them for just coming up to the expectations. And then Bala is doing a nice job.
Why do you feel there is a necessity for you to teach Kannada language to people?
In fact, all of us see Bangalore is one place where you can live without Kannada because of so many. Bangalore is one place where average person speaks about 5 languages. So the necessity was not met. But then when a foreigner can learn, I thought why not we extend this? This was not offered. But this was not even thought about it by anyone else earlier. So foreigner inspiring an author we took the initiative and brought out the Kannadiga, non-Kannadiga to teach Kannada.
So we have often seen how that there are language related issues often comes to fore basically in the state like Karnataka. You are learning Kannada as a language very, in a very interesting way. Why do you feel for you learning Kannada was important and how it is really helping you out?
Basically, I should say that I have lived in various parts of India, like Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. Almost 20 years in each place, and been in Bangalore 22 years now. Though I am hail from uh, Kerala, and Malayalam is my basic vernacular, I have learned all the languages wherever I have lived. Unfortunately, in Pi layout, I could never learn Kannada because nobody spoke to me in Kannada. All the shopkeepers or other people with whom I interacted, they were not allowing me to learn Kannada. So this is the first opportunity at the age of 85. I'm learning Kannada. I'm feeling proud about it. If I get an opportunity, I should thank the association for having arranged this sort of a class with the help of a good teacher, Mr. Bala. He's taking so much of interest in making us learn the language.
ಕನ್ನಡ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದು ಮಧುರ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ and I love to learn new languages and being living in this Karnataka, it's better to learn the local language and be more confident to go out and talk to people, especially in the government departments. It is necessary, and even with the localites when we meet them outside, it's very nice to be with them. They also feel very comfortable talking with us, so that's why I like to learn this language.
सुनते थे कि जितनी लैंग्वेज आप जानते हैं उतना आपके लिए बेटर है। हम लोग डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ कंट्री से आए हैं। मैं पंजाब में बॉर्न एंड बॉटअप इन ओडिशा है। मैं पंजाबी, आई नो ऑल 3 लैंग्वेजेस, इंग्लिश, हिंदी, पंजाबी, ओडिया, आई नो बंगाली। कमिंग टू बैंगलोर, जब हम यहाँ आए, बिकॉज पर्सन फ्रॉम नॉर्थ and the languages of south, they are totally different. You are not able to catch those words which are spoken here. So every time we know only we used to say Kannada Gotilla, but now gradually I am moving to Kannada. Nanu Kannada Kalita Dini. So, and I know like when you feel when people say 3 or 4 people are talking in Kannada, you feel left out, and you are able to understand the topic, but then you are not able to understand the whole what they are talking about. So to break that ice, we have seen that Pi Layout has done so many things, and this is a new venture they have come out with. And we feel very privileged that there is somebody who is teaching us, and that we are able to learn a language. From last, I think I've been in Karnataka for in Bangalore from last 20 years. Always try to learn it through the app or through Google. But then I find this class more interactive. Bala is very good. And then when you see a lot of people sitting beside you of, you can see like ages, we have seen a 6-year-old kid, and we have seen Subramani sir and all, Geeta ma'am, who are like in their 70s and 80s. So you feel that even if they can do, we should also try. And I would say that instead of getting into that, why should I learn? At least try to learn a language. You will feel that you are welcome when you speak in Kannada. I have focused myself when I learned Odia. So when I speak to somebody in Odia, they welcome with open hands. So that is what I feel, that if you go and speak to a Kannada person, you start with Kannada, they will welcome you. They will also feel, okay, fine, he's trying, we should also try.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅದು ಅವರ 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 ಹೆಸರು ಏನಿ ಇವರು ಏನು ಅವರ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಇವರು ಹೆಸರು ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರು ಫೈಲ್ ಲೇಔಟ್ that's good. Thank you.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಊರು ಯಾವುದು?
ನಮ್ಮ ಊರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.
ಸ್ಮಿತಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯ. ಅವರ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು? ಅವರ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
With video journalist Govind, Ritu Raj Purohit for NDTV in Bengaluru.